Yeah, that's right, it's summertime, so I'm coming at you live from outside once again. Yeah, don't worry, I've been doing some work in the background, nothing strenuous, but there is one thing I want to talk about while I walk over to an appointment. So a little backstory here, I got two people in the Numbskulls YouTube channel confused, and for penance for my actions, I had to read this and find something nice to say about it. I took this boring-ass book to the Edmonton Open, and I couldn't get halfway fucking through it. Because when it's not trying to be Star Trek 1 and just showing off the ship in all different angles that it can, it's just having 40k characters and 30k. Even the cover gets it wrong. Those gray guys are supposed to be word bearers. They're not in gray in this book, they're in fucking red. So yeah, you can kind of tell this is going to be a fucked book from the beginning. Okay, but plot summary. Basically, the word bearers build a super Star Destroyer, okay? This ship is called the Furious Abyss, and its mission is that it's going to go nuke macragge. Considering that macragge is still there and I could still make Gilliman shorts, that mission failed. Now, the whole book is basically an Ultramarines fleet with the help of some space wolves and 1,000 Sun is chasing this thing down. With the ending being rocks fall and everyone dies. Now, what do I mean that it's a bunch of 40k characters in 30k? Well, this book came out before we had a concrete identity for the Ultramarines, the Word Bearers, the Space Wolves, and 1,000 Suns. Which means that instead of giving them, unique characteristics for 30k at the time, these guys are written as if you'd be reading them in 40k. The Space Wolves are written to be drunken barbarians. The Ultramarines written to be an over-analytical dick that can't just change his mind. The Word Bearers are so cartoonishly evil that they'll just betray their allies even if they know it's going to hurt them. And the worst part is that this book didn't even fucking matter. Yeah, this big super Star Destroyer, it's supposed to be a big secret. There's not supposed to be very many of them. Yeah, it turns out that Lorgar had a couple more on fucking standby, so this entire book's events didn't even matter. Now, I know for a fact that Ben Counter is a good writer. He wrote the Soul Drinkers books. But this is a situation where I don't think Battle for the Abyss needed to exist. The only information it really does give us is that the Ultramarines are mustering on Calth, which of course foreshadows the book No Fear. But right, I was supposed to find something to compliment about this book. Come on, dude, it has your two favorite legions, the 1,000 Sons of the Ultramarines. You gotta find something in here. Oh, I got it. There was this one cool moment in the book where the Furious Abyss essentially lays out space mines, but they're not explosives. They're filled with a bunch of maddened and insane psychers, some of who are demonically possessed. And it disrupted the Ultramarines fleet because the amount of psychic backlash that was coming from those bombs was just too much for a lot of the astropaths and other psychers aboard to handle. Let Sergeant Motep have a cool moment. But that's about like halfway through the fucking book, so yeah, no. Hope my penance is paid, numbskulls.